Our mics use Lightning. I can't also show you live what we're doing here, so I've got a simulation here. This is the Shure Motive app. Again, it's free, so you'll actually see kind of what the app looks like. However, we are recording on our own devices. Now, one of the other things that we have to do, back in the olden days of video, you had that little marker, clapper. And what that was originally for was to sync. We practiced this. What that was to sync up your audio and video. You can physically see where the concussion happens, and then you can line it up in post. We do the same tactic with doing multiple microphones. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 3, 2, 1, and what you'll see is you'll start seeing the waveform up there. Now, what I typically do, which is an inside joke, bacon. I like bacon. I like bacon. Now what that does is, on both of our recordings, and it's true, I do like bacon, what that does is that I can now line up the clicks that I made, and then also bacon to make it sound like bacon. So, with that said, should we kick it off?
Yes, we should.
You've tuned into Bellingham Podcast Media Tech for the week of March 20th. 2017, episode 31.5. From the Inland Empire of Spokane, Washington, I'm AJ Barce.
And straight out of 99201, I'm Chris Powell. On this episode, hey, guess what? We're not alone. We've got some friends with us. Want to find out? Check this out. That's right. We're recording live right now on BPM Tech.
Welcome, Building Bridges, to Portable Podcast Production. Much better. Thank you for joining the session. How's Building Bridges been going? Nice, awesome. Well, what's great about portable podcasting is, much like I mentioned before, I am not in a studio. The world is my studio, like the world is my oyster.
It's our studio, AJ.
Oh, my... No offense, I'm sorry.
I'm in here too.
Okay. So what's nice is that I'm going to walk around. Is there anybody in the room that would like to be on the show? Anybody? Any volunteers? You shrugged. I might come to you. What's your name?
Judy.
Judy, and where are you from?
Cheney, Washington, so 17 miles west.
Ooh. How have you been liking building bridges?
It's good. Been having fun.
Any
some stuff?
Ooh, what kind of stuff?
Oh,
Really cool tech stuff.
That would be it, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Can we give a big round of applause to Judy?
Sweet. Do I have any other takers? You look really sharp in the back.
I knew it.
What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan, where are you from?
Cheney as well.
I didn't mean to do that. Any takeaways from building bridges?
Of course. Too many to count.
Too many to count? Okay, any takeaways from this session so far?
Absolutely, that we can do portable podcasts anywhere we want.
I'll take that. So on that note, Chris, if anybody wanted to check a look at this show, where would they go?
Step 1, fire up your web browser. Step 2, type in www.bellinghampodcast.com. You'll see our shows. We usually do about one a week and about 30 minutes in detail in content. Or if you're in the Bellingham area, you can tune in to 102.3 FM KMRE.
Low power.
Community radio. Also, you can find us on the iTunes podcast store or the Google Play Store or on SoundCloud or on Spreaker or whatever podcast solution you may have.
So thank you all in the feed for joining us, and thank you all Building Bridges for joining this session. And as we wrap up this session, Chris and I will cut and go back to our studio. Cool. So
Thanks, guys. Cool. On recording. Oh yeah, there we go. There you go. Sounds good.
So this is the simulation part. So basically.